Welcome, everyone. It's Mad. Today, we're going to do a weekend review for January 19th through January 27th, which has a lot of events going on. Stay tuned. All right, on Saturday, January 19th, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time, we will have Rescue Shadow Ho-Oh, in which they're doing something pretty unique for Shadow Raids. This will be the first time in Pokemon Go remote raid passes will be able to be used to participate in Shadow Raids during the event. And this remote raid limit will increase from 20 out of the 5 from starting on the Saturday, January 18th at 4 p.m. until 7 p.m. Sunday Pacific Standard Time. So this is not based off of your local time frame. So if you don't know when Pacific time is, that's 7 p.m. Saturday, January 18th for Eastern, 9 p.m. England, etc. During the event, you can use a charged TM to teach Ho-Oh the charged attack Sacred Fire. Personally, I do plan on teaching one of my Ho-Ohs Sacred Fire during this time frame. It is a pretty good attack overall. For trainer battles, 130 power is great, especially compared to using its other attack, which can lower its defense. Gym and rates at 120 power. And there is a $5 ticket, or obviously whatever your local currency is, that will grant you the following. As what we've seen for a lot of these events, you get 8 additional raid passes. So instead of 7, it goes up to a daily total of 15. If you save one from the day before, you could actually get 16 free passes. Increased chance to get rare Candy XL from raid battles, 50% more XP from raid, and 2 times Stardust from raid. I have a hundo regular Ho-Oh. I am definitely looking for Shadow, as Shadows are actually better than regular Ho-Ohs for a lot of things. Ho-Ohs are the king of defense. Shadow Ho-Ohs are a little bit better of blend of both attack and defense, and I really would like to get a very solid Ho-Oh if possible for Shadow reasons. Going through Shadow Ho-Oh, it takes double damage from rock, or 256. It is also weak to electric and water. So the two best megas right now by far are Tyranitar and Aerodactyl. Rhyperior is the best single. But all in all, if you've got a group of 4 to 5, it's not going to be too bad, especially if you've got those. And obviously, you can, if you've got large groups, you can go through these and mow them down very quickly. Shadow Ho-Oh, though, takes reduced damage from fairy fighting, fire, ground, steel, and is double resistant to bug and grass. With the stats, you have an attack of 239, defense of 244, and stamina of 214. All in all, a very solid Pokemon completely in general. What you're looking for is 2207 for Hundo, and for Weather Boost, it's 2759. Then after Sunday, we have Monday. Monday is going to be our first bird max Monday. These are going to be challenging, but the first bird is Articuno. I have a video that goes more in depth. I'm putting the link up here and down below in the description. Dynamax Articuno, its main weakness is rock, very much like Shadow Ho-Oh, but the big issue is we don't have any Dynamax rock attack capability right now, so we're going to be using electric, fire, and steel. The Articuno strength takes less damage from bug and grass and takes only 39% damage to ground. The stats overall, I'm not going to say is absolutely fantastic, but for ice, it's actually pretty high attack of 192, defense is 236, and stamina is 207. Lapras is still going to be the main attacking because it's a Gmax. Dynamax Articuno is going to be number 2. You're looking for IVs 1743 for the CP, and weather boosted snow, which obviously makes sense for Articuno, is 2179. And for the region I'm in, there's a very high chance that we will get weather boost with the snow during this time frame. Just gonna also go real quick. Articuno has fast attacks. Uh, Ancient Power and Hurricane, depending on your party type, can be a problem. Once again, I'm going to post a video link here. If you guys have need assistance, this video goes into depth on how I'm planning on taking this down with my group on Monday. Now, on Saturday, January 25th, 2025, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time, we have our Classic Community Day for Ralts. Right now, I am actually really looking forward to this, as I've only got shiny Gallades right now. I don't even have Gardevoirs, so getting some nice shinies is actually going to be great. For the event bonuses here, we have 1/4 hatch distance when eggs are placed into incubators during the event. We have lure modules activated just like all community days. Incense will last during the full 3 hours, and you will get up to 5 snapshots of routes for community day in case you're running low on, depending on your spawn points, or for my group if the weather's too cold. Sometimes the mall that we go to just doesn't quite supply enough Ralts for us for the entire 3 hours. There's also a timed research during the event that we will get 4 Sinnoh stones and an account with Ralts. Obviously, shiny is going to be possible here, and it will expire at 5 p.m. local time. I do get annoyed by this because I have been burned before. I remember at 4:59 I try to click and it disappears. So just make sure that when you are doing the event, when you are completed, that you get all your rewards so it does not disappear on you. There will also be a featured attack for during the event and for 5 hours afterwards to get a Gardevoir or Galad that knows a charged attack synchronize. For gyms and raids, it is not actually the best attack that they can know. This is for psychic as well. But for trainer battles, it is the best. The Gardevoir and Gallade are a little too attacky based comparatively, and so they are used in the lower 2 cups, but they tend to not have quite as much bulk. But due to their power, that they can do a lot of decent damage. Leaf Blade, though, especially with this, tends to be used more than Psychic, and that's kind of where they're strong with. But you can add a secondary attack for Leaf Blade that you could still have synchronized as well. All in all you're going to really want to do for synchronize is for if you have a unit that you want to level up that is ideal for PvP, that's what you're going to be using synchronize for, and nothing else. For $2, there's the Community Day Special Research. You'll get more rewards with the Premium Battle Pass, Rare Candy XL, 3 encounters with worlds that have the dual Destiny themed backgrounds. Personally, I was not impressed with these special backgrounds, and I think that was a pretty consistent feel and theme for most of the community. It's a great idea, but the backgrounds need to be better. There's a Ultra Community Day box for $5. This one, basically, you're paying $3 for an Elite Charge TM and 10 Ultra Balls. If you really need an Elite Charge TM, okay, you can go get one. But personally, for most people in the game, the $2 Special Day Research is all that you're really going for. And to be quite honest, I don't really think you really even need to buy the $2. That's more for, are you okay with the spending the $2? It's kind of a take it, leave it. It's not really something that is going to give a huge benefit or be a huge drawback if you don't do it. There's also going to be 2 event bundles. For 1,350 Pokecoins, you'll get 50 Ultra Balls, 5 Super Incubators, 1 Elite Charge TM, and 5 Lucky Eggs. For that, you're looking at, depending on what pricing you do, if you buy the $100 coin packs once in a while, that's not horrible, but honestly, you're basically getting what I call market value plus some free Ultra Balls, which is just not worth it. But once again, if you're looking for an Elite Charge TM and incubators, it's not the worst deal. It's not a great deal, though, either. And for 480 Pokecoins, you'll get 30 Ultra Balls, 1 Incense, 3 Super Incubators, and 1 Lore Module. Once again, you're paying for a couple of Ultra Balls. I'm not a huge fan of these that focus more on stuff that you can normally get fairly easily by spinning Pokestops as your extra rewards. All in all, I'm very disappointed in these event bundles as well. Now, finally, we have the Steeled Resolve event, which is going to be during Tuesday, January 21st through Sunday, January 26th. starting at 10 a.m. local time and finishing at 8 p.m. local time. The event bonuses is you can use Charge TM to help Shadow Pokemon forget to charge attack frustration. This is wonderful. And I'm going to be honest, if you have any Shadow Pokemon that has frustration, use a Charge TM as quickly as possible to get rid of frustration. Even if it's a charge attack that's worthless, you could change it later when you have more charge TMs if needed. And honestly, these are really great events just because the Shadow Pokemon become so much more useful for you. The Magnetic Lure modules will also attract different Pokemon during the event, such as Onix, Beldum, Shieldon, and Rookidee. Rookidee is pretty awesome because we will also get Pokemon debuts of the first discovered in Galar region, and they will be Rookidee, Corvus Squire, and Corviknight. And for 25 Rookidee candy, you can go to Corvus Squire, and then 100 Rookidee candy, you can evolve Corvus Squire to Corviknight. And with that, we have a new lineage finally in there, and something that personally is pretty cool. But they will not have their shinies out, so you don't have to go super hard for them during this event. There will also be special research to all trainers at the start of the event. So basically, the research that we've been waiting for will unlock at 10 a.m. local time on the 21st, and complete those tasks to earn 2 fast TMs, 2 charge TMs, 1 lucky egg, and more. And you can claim this at no cost from December 3rd to March 4th, which is a pretty wide range of time at 10 a.m. local until basically 10 a.m. local time, 9:59. So we know that obviously the special research will end when Dual Destiny ends. We also have eggs for 2 km for Sheldon, Carbink, Morenni, and Rookidee, and Sheldon and Morenni will have the shinies available. So, in case that Rookidee doesn't show up as much or spawn around where you are, you can actually hatch Rookidee from eggs during this time frame. And for 2 km eggs, that's not really that long overall. But I'm not going to be spending any of my incubators on trying to farm Rook. We will have also wild encounters. Basically, everything but Carbink will have a chance to get shiny. That's Clefairy, Machop, Totodile, Marill, Hopic, Paladin Wooper, Sheldon, Bunnelby, Carbink, and Morenni. Machops, if you can be pretty useful, especially if you need a candy, and Total Dials as well. So in all, these wild encounters are actually pretty good overall. And for raids, we will have 1-star raids with Lickitung, Scroopy, Pancham, and Amora. All in all, with all the hatching that I've done with Pancham and Amora, not really looking forward to doing that other than maybe getting a shiny. 5-star raids, we have Deoxys attack form until January 24th, Deoxys defense form until January 24th, and then we will get Dialga from 24th on. Dialga is a little frustrating for me as I'm still looking for my first shiny, so I will be farming that one pretty hard. Dialga itself is a top tier attacker, and I'll be going over more of them very shortly. Finally, the Mega Raids, we have Mega Galad until January 24th, and then finally we will start up with Mega Medicham again as well. Hopefully most of you guys have been able to get Mega Galad during the raid day, which we were getting 7 free raids for. And Medicham is, if you don't have one, obviously go get the Mega Medicham, but otherwise, for Mega Raids, nothing really, anything to really pique the interest. So for Dialga, I would like to just say that for a Steel type attacker, it is the 4th best attacker in the game. This is something that if you don't have 1 or 2 at least level 40, you are going to want to farm. It is weak to fighting and ground, so you can go with Primal Groudon, Riolu, and anything that you for the Megas, and Terralion as well. But it is not super hard. It can hit pretty hard for the raids, but it's still pretty simple fight overall. And Dialgas are very strong for defenses, especially to bug, electric, flying, normal, psychic, rock, steel, water. It has double resistance to grass and poison. So, all in all, Dialga is a very useful raid Pokemon, and something that I will be trying to farm as much as I can myself, especially just because I want a shiny. One shiny Dialga. I'm over 100 raids without a shiny. I'm a little frustrated, but dang it, I want a shiny. All right, beforehand, we also have Deoxys. The attack form has a massive attack, but its defense is so small that it is kind of a frustrating unit. It is personally, I think it's the coolest looking unit, but it is not very useful. Attack form Deoxys takes increased damage from Bug, Dark, and Ghost. And attack form Deoxys takes reduced damage from fighting and psychic, but even the resistances aren't really all that great because the defense of 46 means that with the attack divided by defense, you're going to be multiplying whatever power you are by, on average, 5 or 6, instead of it being around zero 0.9 to 1.1, which is what most Pokemon are. And so attack Deoxys usually get wiped from the floor, especially in PvP. It has no bulk either for HP. If it's one of those where if you're going against a fighting and psychic and they're weak to whatever attacks you have for Deoxys, you hope that you're able to get one charged move off, and even that, you're not sure you're going to be able to do so. Obviously, if you don't have Deoxys, you're going to want to get, but this is not something that you need to farm super hard for, as it's not as very useful overall. On the other hand, defense form Deoxys is a bit more useful. The defense of 330 is pretty good overall. Its attack is relatively low, and its HP is relatively low. If its HP was higher, it would be a lot more useful, but at least it's usable compared to the attack form. It has the same weaknesses and strengths as the attack form. The CP that you're looking for, and this one is Wind and Rain, is 1299, and Weather Boosted is 1624. And during the Steeled Resolve event, there will be some featured attacks. So most of the ones that are going to be available are the ones that are going to be highlighted. So Machamp, if you get a Machoke during the event, it will know the fast attack Karate Chop. For Alligator, Crokinole will get you the Hydro Cannon. Quagsire will get you Aqua Tail for charge attack. Lick Lily will know the charge attack Body Slam. Carvanite, which is going to be obviously new, will learn to charge attack Iron Head. And Cloudsire from Paladin Wooper will give you the charge attack Mega Horn. So if you're interested in having a few of those, you can evolve during this time period, and obviously you'll be able to farm the candy whenever you're able to. There is a time paid research. For $5, you'll be able to do this. You'll get 2 times Hatch Stardust. Time research will give you 5,000 XP, 20,000 Stardust, 1 Elite Charge TM, and you will also get a Glaring Wheezing, Azumarill, Diggersby, Cloudsire, and more. This is something that, other than really the Elite Charge TM, none of the rewards are super exciting, and something that is easily skipped. With the 2 times Hatch Stardust, if you are actually going out and trying to farm a lot or hatch a lot of Pokemon during this time, then it would obviously be worth it. But all in all, this is a pretty easy skip. Finally, during Dual Density, we have a Gold Battle Week. We will get 4 times Stardust from win rewards. This does not include the end of set rewards. The maximum number of sets you can play will increase from 5 to 20, so you'll get a total of 100 matches instead of 25 from 12 a.m. to 11 p.m. or 11:59 p.m. your local time. So from Tuesday through Sunday, you'll get an awful lot more, and you could go ahead and grind for as much as you'd like. There will be free battle themed timed research will be available, and you will get shoes for your avatar inspired by Grimsley. And you will also have a wider variance of attack, defense, and HP for your battle rewards for your Pokemon encountered, which is always kind of cool. They're expanding it. Basically, what I usually do during Go Battle Week, I will try to get the timed research done as long as it's not like win 500 battles. And then I kind of leave it be. There will be a lot of active leagues, and they start and begin and end at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on dates below. 14th through the 21st, we'll have the Master League and the Color Cup Great League Edition. And then the 21st through the 28th, we will have Great League, Ultra League, and Master League. And 4 times Stardust win rewards will be available for all of those overall. Basically, though, for Master League and Color Cup, it will be only for the first day, and for most of the time for the Great League, Ultra League, and Master League for the others. And with that, that is a pretty busy week. All in all, I think it's fairly exciting. Nothing that you have to grind super hard for during the entire week. Most of your grind's going to be during raids. And most of those raids, honestly, are going to be for Shadow Ho-Oh, which will be a pretty good unit overall. If you like these videos, you'll give me a great help by giving a like and subscribing. But more importantly, I hope everyone's doing well. Everyone's staying warm in the Northern Hemisphere, and in the Southern Hemisphere, staying cool. And more importantly, promise to do better next time. Bye.